What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to my channel. Shout out to the Qofy gang for being here, being involved and being active. Today we are back and comedy is still alive and kicking through the lens of Mr. Bill Burr. Today we are back with more fresh reaction videos. We're going to check him out. Thank you guys for suggesting him, and you guys suggested me to check out Bill Burr, No Reason to Hit a Woman, and I think it also includes how to argue with women as well. So yeah, obviously it's going to offend someone, or you know, this is offensive rated. So yes, I'm just putting it out there. This is clearly, even from the title, it's clearly offensive. So yeah, I'm not sure how he's going to communicate it, and I don't know how he's still alive today. So yes guys, I'm really excited to check this out. Well, yes, I'm excited because I want to find out what his thinking process is about this. And yes, yeah, so shout out to you guys for suggesting this. If anything happens, I'm going to point out whoever suggested this, and that person is going to be the culprit. Anyway guys, without much ado, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. If you have any recommendations, let me know in the comment sections below, or slide my DM. So this is from the Qofy gang We're session. Let's check out Bill Burr talking about no reason to hit a woman and how to argue with women. I might even pick up a few lessons from this. No,
we have these huge battles. You know what the maddest she ever got at me was? One time she was watching this show. It was like a poor excuse for The View, and they started talking about domestic violence. Right? For the 9 millionth time this year, they're talking about domestic violence. Just in case, you know, you didn't get the memo. You know? Evidently, you know, just some people didn't get it. It's not okay to slam your wife's head into the cupboard drawers because she didn't dry the can opener off properly. You know?
That was very specific. Why is it so specific? And I think I find it, before you even get to this, I find it interesting that there is a lot of that. There is a lot of advert for that advocates for women, right? That advocates, you know, to stop violence against women, which I am all for. Yep. I support all of that. No one should be at the end of violence for any stupid reason. I just find it interesting that there isn't, this is just a segue, I just find it interesting that there isn't much of an ad for men that are going through domestic abuse as well, because there are, right? I know a few men that are going through something like that. So it's interesting. I just find that dynamic really interesting. Are we gonna do something about it? I doubt it, but yeah, it's just something interesting that just out there. Anyway, let's listen to Mr. Bill Burr.
It's gonna fucking rust, right? How do you not know not to do that shit? Do they really have to keep talking about it? It's like wife beaters watching. Oh, fuck! Ah! Now I get it. Up to Daisy, sweetheart. Here we go.
He needed an ad.
Oh. So at the end of the hour, they come to the logical conclusion. They're like, there is no reason to hit a woman. There is no reason to hit a woman. And I was just like, really?
Uh-oh.
I could give you like 17 right off the top of my head. You could wake me from a drunken stupor, I could still give you like 9. Dude, there's plenty of reasons to hit a woman. You just don't do it.
Okay, Bill Burr, Mr. Bill Burr, explain yourself. Explain yourself. How is this guy not cancelled? How?
But to sit there and suggest that there's no reason. Dude, the level of ego behind that statement.
I get it,
What, are you levitating above the rest of us? You're never annoying? Women, how many times have you thought about slapping your fucking guy in the head this week?
All the time.
There you go. Every day. You didn't do it, right? Oh, dude, it drives me nuts. There's no reason. There's no reason. Really? No reason? How about this? You marry a girl, you fall in love, you buy her a house. You go to work every day paying off the house. You come home one day, she's banging the next door neighbor, hands you divorce papers. You got to move out, sleep on a futon, and still pay for that house that she's going to stay in. No reason.
Oh, yeah, that's tough. Wow. Now that's tough. Well, okay.
I'm not saying you should do it, but there's plenty of fucking reasons in that arc of a story. All right, that was a hypothetical. You want an actual story? I'll give you one. All right, I fucked up my foot playing drums, trying to get my bass drum foot as fast as John Bonham's, because I figure that's a good thing to focus on. 43 years of age, never married, no kids. I figure this is gonna lead me to the light, right? This is what I need to do.
Midlife crisis.
So I don't know what I did. I felt like after I played for like an hour, and afterwards I felt like literally like there was some midget stabbing me in the bottom of my foot, right? Like I had lightning coming out of the bottom of my foot. So I did the typical guy thing. I'm like, I'm not going to the hospital. I'll sleep it off. Be fine, right? Next morning I wake up, my foot's even worse, and I gotta walk my crazy dog. So I'm like, I can't do it. My foot's killing me. So I wake up my girl, go, sweetheart, can you do me a favor? Can you do me a favor? Can you walk the dog for me? Can you just take the shift? You know, I'll do your afternoon shift. Can you just do me this solid? Can you do this for me? And she's just like, oh. You know, I had a late night last night. I'm tired. I have a big day. And I just go, fuck it.
Just say no. Just say no. No.
She goes, what do you mean, fuck it? It's like, why can't you just say no? Why do you always gotta like waterboard me with like a 20-minute explanation that eventually winds it?
Oh. He gets it. Just say no. It's fine. Okay. It's okay. No. Okay, cool.
Its way around to go fuck yourself. Just say no. So I'm just limping out of the room. Whatever, go back to bed. You got a big day, right?
Being petty.
So now I'm like limping down the street. I got like Tourette's. Fucking goddamn bullshit. Dog's walking next to me. And I gotta admit, I got a little childish. I did. I got a little childish, you know? I was just thinking about my relationship. I'm like, this is the relationship I'm in? You just gonna do whatever the hell you wanna do, right? And fuck me? Fine, I'm gonna do whatever the hell I wanna do. I feel like listening to my iPod on full blast, walking around the house. That's what I'm gonna do. So that's what I did. Turned it all the way up, and my whole plan was just to walk by her like I didn't even know her. That was it. She came down the hall, I just ghosted her. Just walked right past her. Just trying to piss her off. And I gotta tell you something, worked like a charm. Worked like a charm.
Okay.
Yeah, hung my coat up, turned around. By the time I turned around, she was already yelling at me. But the music was so loud, not only could I not hear her, it actually looked like she was singing the song that I was listening to. Oh, it's one of the highlights of the relationship. So I knew what she was saying. I was like, whatever, I don't want to talk about it. Leave me alone. I'm going on to the computer, right? So I limp over and I sit down, and unbeknownst to me, she's like, no, we're gonna talk about this right now. Comes out, poof, and slaps the headphones off my head.
My days.
I got big ears. It fucking hurt. So I'm like, honey, leave me alone. I don't want to talk about it. Put the headphones back on. She comes right back up again. Poof, slaps them off a little harder. This time they spin halfway around my head. Caveman DNA starts coming up. Talking through my teeth.
Caveman DNA. Hulk smash.
Honey, leave me alone. Don't want to talk about it, right? Put them on. Third time she comes out. Poof, slaps him right across the room.
Why don't they just leave it? Just leave it. Just leave. Man.
Don't want to talk about it, right? Put him on. Third time she comes out. Poof, slaps him right across the room, and I snap. I'm like, fine. You want to have the fight? Let's fucking have the fight. She's like, we will discuss this later when you calm down.
Oh, wow.
Ah, right there.
Yeah.
I just wanted to roll her up on her yoga mat and stuff her behind the couch. Just leave her there until she got thirsty. Come on, let me out of here. I have a spin class.
Wow.
You've made your point. This is ridiculous. No, that's the thing. Really is. That's the thing. I hate that saying there's no reason. Obviously, I'm not saying to hit a woman, you know. But saying there's no reason, I think that's crazy. When you say there's no reason, that kills any sort of examination as to how two people ended up at that place. If you say there's no reason, whew, you cut out the build-up, you're just left with the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look.
He's got some good points. He makes some good points. Like I say, comedians are the truth oracles of society. They are the oracles of society. You need comedians.
With the act. How are you going to solve it if you don't figure it out? Look how awkward it is in here right now.
Oh, man.
I said you shouldn't hit a woman. I'm just saying, how come you can't ask questions? You can only ask questions about what the guy did. You can never ask about the woman. Why is that? Why is that? What is that? What does answer him right mean? What does that mean? Are you the idiot who got up halfway through the special during the bit?
Yo.
And you're like walking around like I'm not fucking taking a special here? What's wrong with you?
Triggered.
What's wrong with you?
He's triggered.
Fucking had to ignore all of that, and now you're gonna like yell out? And not only that, yell something that makes no fucking sense whatsoever? Answer him!
Oh, wow.
Answer him! Every fucking special I do, there's always one. Always right down the fucking middle. Talking about hitting women, sweetheart.
Oh, no.
And I think you just added another reason. Jesus fucking Christ. You love this. I'm not even in a relationship with her, and she's fucking nagging me.
Wow.
Fucking unbelievable. La, 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 la. Look, I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? All right?
This should be an interesting conversation in the comment section. This should be an interesting conversation, guys. What do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment sections about these issues, because he does point out real honest issues about the whole scenario of something, right? And yeah, man, I mean, I'm not giving an opinion. I don't have an opinion about it. I'm just, looking at this, but obviously I have an opinion. I just don't care to share for it here. But yeah, let me know what you guys think in the comment sections, man, because this is really thought provoking.
How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it?
Is this being bit by a rattlesnake? Yeah. Let's go back.
I understand hitting a woman's a bad thing, okay? Well, how come you can't fucking ask questions? I just don't understand. Like, if I get bit by a rattlesnake, wouldn't you guys have some questions? All right? How did it happen? Did you not see it? Were you fucking with it? How did this snake get so mad it almost killed you?
It got mad.
Firemen put out a fire. They don't just drive away afterwards. They sift through the debris. How did it start? Here's an oily rag, right? Look, I realize I'm coming off pretty ignorant right about now. I realize that.
No, I actually think it's pretty interesting, because there is a reason why we know what not to do to get bitten by snakes, and that is, don't go to places that there are probably gonna be snakes. That's how we know, because we asked questions after the first person got bitten by one, and we're like, okay, that's a bad thing. Because of these circumstances adding up, we should prevent these things from happening before that happens, you see. And the same with the fire. So he does point out some pretty interesting things. I mean, someone might be offended with his delivery. Sure, he's a comedian. He's not supposed to care about our feelings. But I'm just saying, like, he does bring up some issues, because if you want to stop something from happening in a recurring manner, or if there is the narrative that, there is this epidemic of, the V word, or the violence and all of that, then shouldn't we be asking questions about what ignites the fire, right? What is the thing that ignites the fire? Because if you don't solve the thing that ignites the fire, there will always be fire. No matter how we become experts of putting out fires, if we don't solve what ignites the fire, we will never succeed. We will always have stuff we will always have fires to put out of. No, it doesn't matter how, if we develop powers to put out fires, it doesn't matter if we don't know how to stop what ignites it. Then how is that gonna solve any issue? I don't know. I'm just thinking, like, honestly, like, I'm just asking an honest question. Let me know what you think in the comment section.
Let me extend an olive branch then, okay? I realize that there's some animal guys out there, okay? Horrible guys, have a rough day at the factory, come home, tuna casserole, and just start swinging, all right? I'm not trying to say that those people don't exist. I realize they exist. They should be
man.
buried underneath the prison, okay? So if I can admit that, ladies, can you at least admit that every ass kicking doesn't just fall out of the fucking sky? Really?
Oh, man.
Even hockey has 2 minutes for instigating, right? They understand that some back and forth happened before that shit, you know? You know what it is? Is every case is handled like that Rihanna one, where they just say, the guy's a piece of shit, fuck this guy, blah, 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 send him to jail, and then they never ask anything about that. You know, I'm not saying he should have done it, but I'm just saying.
Bruh. Yo.
Just say it, dude.
Yo. He's spitting some truth, man. This guy doesn't hold back. This guy doesn't hold back. Yo, that's
in your
mad.
heart of hearts, what do you think was going down before that happened? You think she was just sitting there going, oh my God, Baskin Robbins, you want to get some ice cream? You know? Or do you think maybe they were having some epic end of the relationship fight and some crazy shit was being said? Maybe she was screaming in his ear some crazy female shit like, oh, fuck all your friends, I don't give a fuck. Maybe that's why I sell more albums than you, motherfucker. Right?
Yeah.
To be fair, she could have just been sitting there going, I need a tissue. Do you keep those in the glove box? Oh my God, I'll bring my out. I'll bring my out.
Maybe. Maybe. I doubt that, though.
Fuck that, because you know what it is? They never address how women argue, which I think is a core of a lot of that shit. You know?
Okay.
I can tell you something, man. Like, I
Explain
never knew
yourself.
how women argued. But after 20 years of losing every significant battle in a relationship, I finally figured out how they argued. I'm going to tell you something. I'm starting to turn this franchise around.
Oh, here we go. It's good to solve all the problems. Let's go.
I have begun a winning tradition. This is how they argue, as far as I can tell. All right? If they're right, they argue the point. And they stay on point and make sure you stay on point until you're down on your knees, apologizing, begging for forgiveness.
Yep.
All right?
Yep.
No problem with that. Totally respect it. But here's the thing. If they're wrong, they go rogue. They go off-road. They start thinking of shit you're sensitive about. Maybe you don't get along with your dad. And in their head, they just start concocting this evil statement. Totally designed, this desperate Hail Mary attempt to make you so fucking mad, you just call them a cunt. That's what it is. And cunt trumps all the bullshit they did to start the argument. Now it's not about that. Well, that's no reason to call me a cunt. And then that's it. You're in this room now, right? My girl knows my big thing is, my big fear in life is to be that dude who grows old, you know, grows old alone, has like that basement apartment, just screaming up at the younger couple, turn it down! That isn't music! So I noticed that anytime she was losing a fight, out of nowhere, she'd just be like, well, that's why you're just gonna grow old and be alone. Then I'd lose my shit. The next thing you know, I'm in the kitchen washing dishes for the 9th fucking time in a row. This is what the argument was about. I was so right. What happened? So if you learn anything from my ignorance tonight, just know this. Next time you're in a battle with your beautiful woman, your wife, girlfriend, whatever, and they start out of nowhere, okay? You're winning, and they just start saying that crazy shit out of nowhere. Just know in that moment you've won the fight, okay? All right? Don't get mad. Bob and weave, slip all of that shit. Maybe because you got a little dick. Just let that slide. Stay in the pocket of the argument. Okay? It's over. The argument is over. You've won. Just take a knee and run out the clock. All right?
Oh, man.
Yes. Lean on the ropes. Let them punch themselves out. And then in the end, you throw their psychology right back at them. Well, maybe we should discuss it later when you calm down. And they won't hook up with you for a couple of days. Who cares? Who cares? You rub one out.
Oh,
Rub one out like a man. It's the champagne of victory.
The champagne of victory. The champagne of victory. What? Wow, this guy doesn't hold back. This guy is strong. That's probably why he's not cancelled. Wow, he doesn't hold back. Whew. Anyway, man, let me know what you guys think. Let me know what you guys think in the comment sections, man. I'm really interested to see this conversation, because it's a conversation that needs to be had. And I think it's unfortunate that we live in an environment now where there is no floor or platform to have honest discussions, and even if there is always that underlying unwritten constitution that you're not supposed to say what you're not supposed to say. So it's like, how do you know what you're not supposed to say? Then you are walking on eggshells, and that's like, you will never reach a right, objective, true, or like correct consensus when you're walking around eggshells in any situation. So it's like, yeah, but the Qofy gang, we have honest discussions here, you know. I don't hold back, man. I don't like. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comment sections, man, because he raised some interesting points. Now his delivery is good. Bill Burr, legend. Man, like Bill Burr, man. Yeah. Let me know what you guys think. Anyway, guys, we're gonna be back with more fresh reaction videos. Don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe. If you have any other recommendations, let me know in the comment sections below, or slide in my DMs on Instagram, the Qofy gang. Like I said, we'll be back with more fresh reaction videos. You'll see me again probably tomorrow with the next video up. Anyway, guys, we'll be back with more fresh reaction videos, so stay tuned, and we're out. Peace.